Welcome back to another episode of our two-player Nuzlocke challenge in the Galar region. Last time we made it to Hulbury, and we'll be continuing from here. And I'll just do some quick exploration of the town to start with. Just for the sake of seeing what we have to deal with. I know there is one place I can catch a Pokémon. Okay, so we have an herb shop. Sorry, a herb shop, since it's British. Also, that is the better way of saying it in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there. The incense store is not going to be of much use because that's for breeding, and we're not going to do breeding on this. No, we're not going to do breeding. Electric move amplifier is good if I had... Oh, I would have loved to have done that, but I'm not allowed to. In-game trades? In-game trades with NPCs are not... yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. That makes sense. Don't mind me, kiddo. I'm just riding my bike into you for some reason. I swear I'm a responsible adult. If I remember correctly, this leads to Galar Mine number 2, where we... Okay, not seen that before. They're just blocking it, apparently. Down here, there should be another item. There we go. Shell Bell. The holder restores a little HP every time it inflicts damage on all. Ooh, you know what? That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, I can't remember which of these houses have something worthwhile in them, so... Especially because all the houses are the freaking same. It's interesting... Like, I can understand why the building size would be the same indoors, but you'd think that they'd at the very least move the furniture a bit around. But no, it's literally everyone has the exact same copy-paste house, which, let's be honest, that's a bit disappointing. I mean, it saves some development time, I guess, but it's still like, even the paintings are the freaking same. Oh, there's an item here. Oh, full heal. Nice, I'll take that. What do we have in here? Two guys. I believe this is a fisherman and his dad or something like that. Not that it matters because they don't give anything either. All these houses are basically just for flavor reasons, I guess. Which, for our purposes, not really gonna do much. Two more houses to go. Sure, I guess he's a Wobbuffet fan. Oh, Wooper fan, sorry. Wobber? Wooper? I don't know, man. Who cares anyway, eh? I think you can hear the vibrations from the car outside in the microphone, unless I filter it out, which I'll try to. Because, So the station allows us to go back to places that we've already been, not that it really matters. Because we can fly. There's nothing of interest here, huh? There's a surprising lack of interesting things in this town. Whoops. My Misa. So, the gym leader is currently not there. We need to find her elsewhere. Which, when I played this game the first time, I was so busy exploring that I did that by accident. Okay, so... Fishing spot. This was the first one I saw. So this is the first Pokemon we get. Well, get might be a bit. Oh look, it's an Arrokuda. It's an Arrokuda. Okay. I'm not a big fan of Arrokuda, but I guess I'll take it. It's a water type. We can use that for the next gym, but okay, these quick balls are not as not as effective as I'd have wanted them to be. Okay. Rule number 1, guys. Don't kill it. Is Aqua dead priority move? Or is it just faster than me? I didn't need Barracuda anyway. Arrokuda. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't want it anyway. It's ugly. I can get... Just mark that as... There you go. my sheet here. I should write "is an idiot" on it, but netballs, right? Should have thrown one of those, shouldn't you? Well, at least the levels here should make it. It's fine. Why couldn't I have gotten this instead? There'll be chances to catch better water Pokemon. I do need something for the next gym though. I know I'm thinking far ahead now, but I do need something for the fire gym because currently... no I don't! I started with the water Pokemon. Derp, Arcehena's gonna kick butt in that gym. Hey, you can't do that, that's my trick! Of course it hits itself. At least it doesn't have a lot of attack stats, so it doesn't hit itself that hard. Generally nothing here hits very hard, although if anything crits at any point... Okay, I'm getting a bit nervous, given circumstances. After what happened to Edgeworth, I'm not gonna underestimate crits. Could you not? Oh, you're annoying me. I should use Shadow Sneak, shouldn't I? Does that work? Okay, so I'm confused and paralyzed. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I guess back to the freaking Pokemon Center to heal now, eh? Bullet Seed. The user forcefully shoots seeds at the target 2 to 5 times. It deals 25. So it either deals about the same as Razor Leaf. Okay. 2 to 5 times. With a power of 25 each time. So that's at least 25, right? At least 50. Razor Leaf deals... Oh, critical lands more easily. Oh, I'm giving up on that. There's probably someone out there who's shouting at the screen right now for me being an idiot and doing that, but I will reset this. I'm not good at this game. You know what, let's just do this. Hey Nessa, oh wait, is there something back here? There is, Electro Web. Okay, so hi Nessa, get back to the gym, I want to challenge you. You must be a gym challenger, right? That's amazing! You're one of the ones endorsed by Leon, right? You've become something of a hot topic among the gym leaders. Here you go, Mrs. Famous. Already heard about you, so you should learn about me too. Hey, we got her league card. Let's head to the stadium. I love fishing, but I love Pokemon battles even more, and I'm itching for a battle with you. Okay, sure. First, I need to heal and then grind a bit though. Okay, so we don't want to meet the electric type, because that one can both confuse and paralyze me, which drags out the battles remarkably. Let's just meet a lot of Aracudas. We can take those out in one hit, eh? Sadly. It's not the end of the world, it's just one fewer to use. It's always nice to have diversity. I guess we don't really get anything that's that much better water Pokemon wise though, since we already have like the starter. But it would have been nice to have some just in case. Especially because if I lose my starter, oh no. Oh no. Also coming to the realization, me losing the Pokemon is probably fair, because I think I actually let the... Oh no, not again. I think I actually let the fishing spot disappear on me before I went back and it reappeared. So... in that regard, I guess it's just karma being like, hey, you can't cheat. Which is fair. Although if I had caught it and I went back to the recording and found that I had done that, I would have removed it from my team, obviously. But won't be necessary because Gorgeist here is a lean, mean killing machine when it comes to water types, apparently. So let's just get these out of the way. 23, that should be decent XP, I'd assume. Hope. Yeah, I'm thinking we get them to level 22. Because that way we have a bit of wiggle room, but we are close to where we're supposed to be. Because Nessa's top level is... that's one we get to take out in one hit. Nessa's top level is 4, which is why we're allowed to go to 24 before the battle. But... I don't want to overlevel because I also want to be able to use these. See, Vox is probably going to predict that I'm going to use my starter Pokemon again in the next battle. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I should probably level up everything so that I have a... I need to consider what to do for my next battle against Vox. Let the thought process begin. So we know that Vox has a fire starter. I also know that Vox is... Oh wait, our next battle we're allowed to use a team of 3. It's... In that case it's still worth it for me to bring... Ouch. You have Bite? And you didn't use it earlier? Huh. It's probably still worth bringing Asahina as a backup, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Because... the reason why it was probably not a good idea to do that the first battle was because I was forced to trade in my Pidove, or Sabrina as it was, which turned out to be a decent deal, but But now that we can use 3 after this, am I allowed to use 3 in this gym, by the way? I wrote these rules myself together with Vox, but I still can't remember half of them, ain't that great. During Hulbury Gym I am allowed to use 3 Pokemon. I should bring Asahina on my team as well as... Let's have a look at what we have. I should probably bring something that I'm not too... I don't care too much about losing. Fluffton. Yeah, I think we'll bring Asahina, Fluffton, and Morgana. Because in that case, if I lose, I can say bye to Fluffton. That would be my way of doing that if I didn't have to take into consideration what Vox uses. Thinking about it. This time, Vox is probably going to bring the starter since they have more wiggle room for their team. Oh, I can't remember what else Vox runs. They got a Tyrogue. They lost their Slowpoke. They have a Squawit. And a Roly-Poly. That's about it for what I recall them getting before our fight. Roly-Poly is just a ground type. Oh, priority moves and other priority moves. Okay, so I could get Ghost before Shadow. Roly-Poly should be fine against our grass type. Everything else is normal type, isn't it? There's a flying. is a... She wouldn't run Tyrogue. She probably evolved Tyrogue. Although I cannot remember into what. Regardless, that's a fighting type. Probably with an elemental move on it. If it is an elemental move that is either fire or electric, we could have some trouble. I know this is just a bunch of me talking about trying to prep for the Vox battle while grinding, but I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna put what is it called? Timestamp in the description if you want to just jump past all my grinding and prepping. But if you find it interesting to listen to my thought process here, then please do stay. Okay, so it's easy to counter Vox's starter because we literally have the upper hand for that one. With our starter. Squirwit is normal type, just straight up, and the only problem we'd have with that would... She's not gonna run Squirwit. Slowpoke is dead. Tyrogue probably evolved. I don't remember into what. That is the wild card I'm actually kind of afraid of right now. Because if it evolved into anything that currently has an elemental attack that's good against my two aces, that could be a problem, theoretically. I wonder if she probably realized that. Oh yeah, she had Gossifleur as well, didn't she? That's a grass type, which would be good against my water type. But I don't have a fire type, and I don't actually have anything that's good against grass types. So Gossifleur would probably be a solid pick for her team against me. Roly-Coly will take care of with either my... I mean, I have two Pokemon that can take care of that, so she'd be pretty dumb to bring that one unless he evolved it. And I don't know what's... well, theoretically I do know, but I'm not allowed to plan around it. And okay, let's put it like this. I technically know what Vox caught after Hulbury Gym, but... No, sorry, after Turffield. After Turffield, where we both stopped and caught up with each other. But I'm not looking at it because the only reason I know is technically that I wrote it down. But I'm not checking that because I don't want to... It would be unfair for me to... I forgot that Morgana needs to heal at some point. It would be unfair for me to have that information before battle. So I'm gonna just not take that into consideration and not check on it because I need to... even playing field, right? So that information stays off my radar until after the battle. I think I'm fairly set for having another battle where I can win. It really comes down to what Tyrogue evolved into and what move Vox has either taught it or that it has learned on its own. That part is a bit scary for me. Also, just realizing Morgana is level 22 at this point, so I should, and almost 23, so I should actually get her off the team. But let's go back and heal first. Oh, him, sorry, him. Why did I press them? For some reason, it just feels... I don't know, the button layout in this game is a bit weird. You get used to it, but it just... Sometimes I still press the wrong buttons to open the wrong menus. Let's think. So Gourgeist, sorry, Morgana is basically where I want him at right now. Should be reaching level 23 when we're in the gym. Oh, there's so many trainers in there. I hope I can run a team of 3 in there, so it's fine. I do want both Harold and Asahina leveled up, and at some point I also ought to do something about Flotsam because they're gonna be on our... Yeah, I don't want to... I mean, if I if I didn't have to, if I won and I didn't have to give up any of the Pokemon on my team, I would definitely run Harold instead of Flotsam. But since in the case of me winning, I don't want to lose Harold, I kind of have to handicap myself with Flotsam. It should be fine. It has a fairy move. I'm not sure that's going to be any good, especially since it's just Charm, but if anything, it might be good to have as like a some sort of helping hand thing. Right, we'll just have to pound on this thing, I guess. Oh no, it used a scary face. Basculin. Oh god, that's gonna take a while. Okay, is Stab better, even though it's not very effective? Because right now, okay. Theoretically, if it crits, I'm not losing to a Basculin. Stab is better. Right, I also have the item that... Oh, plus it's a critical hit, okay. How should be fine? His Steel type still is not weak to water, right? I mean, it technically would make sense because steel can... Oh, this is stainless steel. Otherwise, metals can rust, so... Okay, that thing... That thing deals a lot of damage. I don't like it. I do not like that. Leveling up now could be a problem. I think I'm heading outside of Hulbury instead to heal to do this because the water types here are a bit of a problem. And I know that Asahina can deal with other types basically just by drenching them in water, so it should be fine. I hope. I'm not gonna fill the entire episode with me grinding, don't worry. We are gonna do the Hulbury Gym this episode. Because I don't want to drag it out any longer than it has to be. Also, I just realized the last episode went over an hour because when you think about it, I also had to include the battle against Vox. Huh. Forgot to take that into consideration, didn't we? It's fine. Okay, so Mingino should be as easy as just water pulsing the hell out of it twice or something like that. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh right, that can confuse you. I forgot that. Could you just take yourself out of the trash? No. Oh, don't. Ooh. Yeah, no, I do not want to be asleep, because if there's one thing I know about sleep, when it's against me, just like Confusion Ray, the RNG is always in the enemy's favor. That's not a lot of XP. That's not a lot of XP at all. Is it better for me to take on this guy then? Whoa, Buffet. I mean, Wobbuffet has a lot of defense, right? But not special defense, right? Never mind, it has a lot of both. Safeguard Ops, it does something. I don't remember what that does. Destiny, oh no. Wait. Nope, we out. You have Shadow Attack. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Does this work? Oh, thank God. Okay. Destiny Bond is scary. Because if it goes down, we go down. And I don't want to lose my starter. Also, I just realized this is the first time, like, ever. Yeah, like literally ever that I've used a Pokédoll. Finally found a use for it. When everything else fails, use that. That scared me for a moment. That scared me. I actually thought we were gonna lose Asahina there. I had a vague very vague fear that the Pokédoll would also be nullified by Shadow Tag and everything else. But thankfully we got away. Okay, and these two are almost high enough level. I should probably bring Fluffson on here, because, I mean, Harold can definitely easily level himself up to where he needs to go with that little XP lacking. Fluffson, on the other hand, it's a bit lower level. Should have done that from the start, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to say right now. I think I have my plan for Vox. The gym, the Hulbury gym should be fairly easy. I'll just take in the exact same team. Keep Gorgeist, Morgana in the back. I don't trust Farfetch'd. Mainly because it might hold an item that makes it crit a lot, and I do not want to get critted. We're just gonna take out Stuffle. Stuffle is not that big a deal against this. It was worse with Morgana. I keep forgetting to use nicknames. Which is kind of sad in that case, because... Okay, that hurt a lot, but we can still take it out in one more hit. Wait, what's that? Braced itself. Does that mean I can't take it out in one more hit? I'll still take you out and... You're faster than me. Fascinating. Grinding in this place is actually kind of scary. So that should bring Asahina up where I want it. Fluffton is really the only one that's lacking, but... Okay, so you'd heal before I do that, definitely. The levels here are kinda high, so I don't know if I trust Fluffton to be able to survive it. Maybe? I do have healing items. And worst case I can switch to something else. So maybe if I keep Harold on the back line as a backup for now. There. He'll level up in like 1 or 2 battles. Should be fine. This kind of min-maxing management is weird when you're not used to it. Normally it's just like, I throw 6 Pokemon on my team and the ones that are needed will go in front. Now I need to actually think of what I'm doing. Okay, I do not want to meet the Stoffel with my Fluffton. I think Swirlix should be fine. It's like normal fairy, or just normal. If I remember. Do I have anything that... I have one. I have Echoing Voice. Echoed Voice. That's not the... Okay, that was a crit. That was a crit. Oh my god. That was a crit. Do you have anything that's... useful? Harshly lowers the target's attack. Yes, that is actually useful. It won't make my attack deal more damage, but it'll make that one deal Draining Kiss is special. No. Okay. What are you doing? Huh? Fell in love. Does that... Okay. For science, I was gonna switch Fluffton out, but now I'm curious what that does. I don't remember what that does, so I'm just gonna heal. I have the money to deal with this. Does this mean you're not gonna... No, you're still gonna attack me. Does it deal less damage? No, it does not. You know what? I'm not that interested in the science behind that I'm gonna use all my money on it. Does it mean that sometimes it just doesn't want to attack? Okay, that's much better. Super effective, right. I've got that. Oh no, fake tears. It looks angry, that's not fake tears. Oh, actually that's very fake tears. Let's take it out with the trash. One more of those, and you're out. I mean, if I need money at any point, I have payday on this thing, so I can start doing that. It's not a very effective way. Otherwise, we go back to the wild area, and I could start gathering items there. Money is not a problem in this game. Definitely not. What is a problem is the grinding situation for Fluffton. Unfortunately. I guess we'll do switch training. First we go back and heal, but it looks like that's our best choice for the moment. I could put it up against another Minccino. Minccino? I don't know. Minccino sounds so much better, but there is no H, so I'm guessing it's Minccino. Was it Minccino? No, it's Mink. Minccino, right? Because it's based off the mink creature. I know I debated this with myself for 2 episodes now, and I'm still not any wiser to knowing what's the correct answer, so... If I bring Minccino as my 3rd Pokemon into the gym, it might also level up enough that it's gonna be fine. Hello there, little fellow. Let's just call it by its name, Fluffton. There we go. Okay, so we're evil level. Difference is, I'm gonna charm you. And now you deal less damage to me. And I'm gonna make the assumption you're gonna do exactly the same to me. No, you're gonna set me to sleep. Okay, I avoided the attack. Helping Hand, that's gonna fail, right? Because that's a move that only works against, with other... Minccino is gonna be a great support now I think about it. Use assist or stat an ally by boosting the power of that ally's stats. Yeah. I think Fluffton might actually be viable against Vox for that very reason. Because if we start by doing that... I had a feeling this was gonna happen. It's fine. If it's just gonna spam this attack, it's not gonna be that much of a problem. We'll wake up eventually anyway. This one apparently isn't that smart, so... but yeah, if I bring Fluffton as a support unit to buff my other unit... Question is, do I want to lower their attack from the get-go, or do I want to buff my own stat? Okay, so Harold is now level 22, and as such, I do kinda not want to level him more. Actually, it's fine, because if I'm not bringing him to the battle against Vox anyway, it becomes a matter of... Do I dare do this? I mean, I know I asked that while running into it, so I guess I did, but... It's like a 50, it's like a coin flip on whether or not it works, and it did not. Let's see how much this deals. Furry Cutter is... If it crits, I'm dead. Coin flip worked for a change. Now we're just gonna see how... I think it's also a coin flip on whether or not it stays asleep though. After this round. I'll use this opportunity to lower your attack, sir. Harshly. And it woke up. Of course it woke up. Well, it bought me 1 turn. Fluffton's so dead if he crits now, but... I'm gonna take the chance. I think this lowered... Okay, ow. Okay. I've lowered his attack by 4 stages, I believe. Which is good, because that means he deals, as you could see, with a super effective attack, not a whole lot of damage. I just need him to not crit. That's the critical part of this plan. I think we're fairly golden. Oh, he... sorry, she. I didn't see the gender on the Pokemon. So, the main issue here... Oh, no. Please tell me that doesn't lower my... anything. It lowers my defense. Of course it lowers. So, I'm down 1 stage, but he's still down 4 stages. So, there's a 3 stage difference from what we started with. So, we should be fine. Make that 2 stage difference. I mean, at this rate... I might be able to take him out before she deals any significant damage to me. I mean, looking at it, I just need to attack 1 more time. Why am I dealing more and more damage each time? The user attack with the echoing voice. If this move is used every turn, its power is increased. Oh, because it's an echo. I learned something new. And this is why you read your attacks before you use them. Okay, the Fluffton levels up. And learns Swift, which I do want. So... most people will probably get rid of Sing at this point. I'm not too keen on doing that, but I can see why. It's a coin flip on whether or not it works. In contrast to... a guaranteed harshly reduce in the enemy's attack, or... what was the other thing I had that I didn't use? That I didn't remove? I have no memory whatsoever. I'll readily admit that. Helping Hand. I mean, Helping Hand is not going to be very useful for story mode reasons, but because we're running... come on. Because we're running dual battles against each other, I think it's going to be useful against Vox. Which is why I'm keeping it. It's the only reason I'm keeping it. Otherwise, I would definitely have gotten rid of Helping Hand in that regard. Okay, so it's level 20 now. I want it up to 22. And then we'll head for the gym. At this point, I'm seeing the episode becoming rather long, unfortunately. Do I dare attack any of these? Guess I'll attack a Stoffel. As long as it's not Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet had Destiny Bond. That's scary. Imagine if I'd caught a Wobbuffet against Vox. Okay, so we're gonna start by lowering your attack. Sounds surprisingly effective. Since it's a harsh reduction. Yeah, that's worth it. It is a harsh reduction, right? Yeah. And I believe that's either 2 full stages or 1.5 stages. I should probably look that up. Regardless, it's effective. I haven't attacked you, so payback shouldn't really do much. Okay, time to echo some voices. It's fine. You can endure all you want. I don't expect to do a 1-hit KO regardless, so... okay. I think as long as... I should probably have healed, shouldn't I? Payback deals damage in regards... oh, I might use... okay. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm still fine. I don't exactly know how payback works. It's my problem here. Brutal swing. Not so brutal now, huh? Time to echo some more voices. It might be worth... I don't think I have the patience to get Fluffton all the way to level 22 at this point. I'm fairly sure that Vox will pick Wooloo off my team. There is a risk she might pick my Meowth though. If she does that, I'm gonna be a bit annoyed. Because Harold is kind of integral to the team at this point. So I could see her do that, partly because she wants a Meowth herself, but also because that would mean I need to reconsider my team a bit. It should be fine. It should be fine. Theoretically speaking, it should be fine. I've never used Charm this much or at all before. This is weird. This is really weird for me. I'm forced into using a completely different playstyle from what I normally do. A Draining Kiss shouldn't be that bad, right? Right, it's a special attack move. I'm hoping that it will be fine. Okay, we're probably not gonna be fine. No. Okay, so for Swirlix, we should probably just switch train. Because I know Harold can deal with Swirlix in 2 hits. I'm really tempted to using that XP candy we got earlier, but since I haven't cleared it with Vox yet, I won't. It would have been hella handy right now though to just get Floston up where they need to be. Grinding gear. It's interesting because grinding in this area is like, normally grinding is just like I'll press the A button once I'm done. But because I don't necessarily have something with a type advantage, it actually makes things more complicated. In that regard, I kinda envy Vox because due to their type Rogue, 1 more level should be fine. We can deal with 1 more level. But because of that type Rogue or whatever it evolved into, if she did evolve it,
Okay, I have not paid attention to Tyrogue's stats, so I have no idea what it's evolving into. Come on, Junpei.
That, for a route like this, gives her a good advantage in that any move should basically just be like, doink, doink, you're down. 1 more level, right? How much XP is that? Like, if switch training like that gave like 260 or so 300, and you just need another 1000, that's like 3 to 4 battles, worst case 5, of switch training against Swirlix. That shouldn't take too long, and we still have time for the gym. I'll run over time if I need to, just to get the gym out of the way, don't worry. Okay, Swirlix. Wait, is there an item up here? Oh, nope, that was a random encounter with a Nuzlocke, of all things. Okay, I guess we'll see what that battle ends up like. I'm fairly sure you're gonna use physical attacks, right? Like Razor Leaf, for instance. Rollout, that's a physical attack. And it's hardly any use against me, so time to make some echoes, I guess. Oh yeah, you'll be down in no time. Are you a States 2? I believe you're a States 2, right? Which means that you should give some really good XP. And since I'm not switch training this round, damn, I completely underestimated how much echoing voice actually does. That's a critical. Okay, we're faster than him. It's fine. We're faster. If it had missed now, I would have been mad. That's still 300. Okay. There was an item here. An item to it boosts special attack if the holder is hit with water attack. Ah. That's really handy against the water gym, actually. I'm lazy. So rather than going back to the Pokemon Center, I'm just gonna do that, and then we're gonna go against Swirlix, and we have a solid strat for this. Switch train. Hulbury Gym is a puzzle, right? Hopefully I won't struggle with that one. How many trainers are there in there? Now that I think about it. I hope I haven't over-leveled for that. I shouldn't have. Okay, off camera, just as a FYI, I might rearrange the attacks of my Pokemon so that they're less annoying to get to. That's not something I want to waste time on cam with. So, might do that. This is a weird challenge where every single move needs to be calculated. We can go against Minky now again. Mink versus Mink should be fine. I think I can just echo my way through this one, right? Oh, you have Shift. I completely... That deals a lot more damage than I thought it would. Right, that's a 60. That deals more than half my health. I'm gonna switch to Harold. Harold, I need your help! Why? Oh, I was like, why did they call it Harold? Yeah, Vikings. Got it. Echoed voice is not that big a deal, mainly because it's also not very effective. I might just run from this battle at this point. Oh, it's fine. Even with Charm, Okay, good. If it actually slapped me, I would definitely run, because that's just a waste of my time. But yeah, even after having used Charm on me, I still deal a decent amount of damage partially because of Stab, I think. Which is good. It's not gonna stop me from destroying you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 or 2 more battles should be fine. I'm still lazy. I saw Swirlix over here. There we go. Instantly swap over to Harold, take it out, and I hope that's enough. If it's not enough, we'll just head into the gym, because then Flotsam will level up during the gym, which is fine. Do I want to wrangle Flotsam into the gym, actually, now I think about it? Well, I mean, worst case I can switch it in later, or out later, so it should be fine. As long as I can switch one in the gym, right? As long as I'm not... I can't remember if I can switch it in the gym as long as I'm not at the final stretch. That's a fascinating thought. Not that it matters. We're bringing Flotsam. And now we're actually high on... I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't mean to do that. Get me out of here. Bye, Stoffel. Okay, so we're heading for the gym now. I can fly, right? Where is my... Oh. Yeah, in my main game I've rearranged these so that the map is easy to get to. Rather than having it all the way in the lower left. It's like second from right for me. I might rearrange everything again. It's gonna look weird for you guys, but it's gonna be much easier for me to navigate. Okay, Hulbury Gym, here we go. Oh, actually, should restock on some healing items. These are mostly just to have for backup. They're not that expensive, so it's fine. Okay, we'll bring Asahina, even though they're not useful in Gusu. I cannot switch once I've gone past this threshold. Hey, ball guy! Hey there! Thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy. I see your fishing rod. In that case, I've got the perfect Pokeball for you. Hey, a lure ball. If you manage to catch a Pokemon using your fishing rod, then it's time to use that lure ball. It's the absolute best Pokeball for people who like Pokemon that live in the water. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? Okay. Let's do a double check on our team. We want Harold off, and we want you there. And I think we're gonna run Asahina up front, which might seem counterintuitive. I'm doing a safety save just because I have had the game crash on me once. I don't want that to happen again. We should be fine. Asahina is really strong regardless of what it's up against. The only one I'm a bit iffy on is whether or not I should have brought Harold instead of Fluffton. Anyway, welcome to Super Mario Sunshine, I guess. Just Super Mario. It looks very Mario-esque with all the pipes. And colors. The Hulbury Pokemon Gym's mission is this. A challenging maze, and you must reach the goal to clear the mission. However, some paths in the maze are blocked by water. What should you do then? Try pressing that red button over there and imagine you'll find a blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I'm good at this. Now let the gym mission begin. He's just an NPC anyway. Okay, just to double check. Can I? No, I'm no longer allowed to switch my team out, so this is what we're set with. I hope I brought enough healing items. Okay, so we're just gonna be running my Stab Water, even though it's not effective. Stab Water plus my water items should be fine. Like, again, this is not ideal in any way, and it's probably gonna bother a lot of people, but look at the damage output. It's still perfectly valid. Echoing Voice you might be able to get off one more time, Meg, but it's not gonna make that much a difference. Also, the NPC isn't that smart, are they? Oh, they actually are. Echoed Voice. Second time. More damage. You know what? I'll give you that. Let's finish the first trainer. Yeah, that's kind of what I feared. Morgana is already 23 at this point. She's allowed to be 24. That's the thing. 24 and any XP at that point is fine, but anything over that is not good, because then I'll not be allowed to use it against Vox. So we need to be slightly careful with our level managing here, which is why I'm probably not going to bring Morgana out until he can go up against the leader of this place. Which is why Asahina is currently carrying the team. Which is suboptimal at best, but yeah. There's one thing I'm still confused about this game, which is completely unrelated to anything we've been talking about whatsoever. But why isn't there an NPC that allows you to switch the Pokeball that you have your Pokemon in? Like, I would love to have my starter in a different looking ball than the default Pokeball, for instance. And I know Vox really cares about what Pokeballs they have their Pokemon in. So why not allow us to, if we have a different Pokeball that we want to transfer to, give us an NPC that requires some sort of commodity or special item to move it over? I would say that you wouldn't get the old ball back because it would be broken in the process. That way you can't just be like, oh, I want to move something over to this so that I get my Master Ball back again. Because that would be pretty broken. Then you could just use your Master Ball, switch it over, Master Ball again. That would be pretty dumb. So it makes sense that the original ball would be lost in the process. And you could just move the Pokemon to a different ball, right? That shouldn't break the game, and it shouldn't annoy anyone. Hell, you could even make it so that there's a percentage chance that the move might fail if you really want to have it like where you can't just move it. Then the Pokemon will just stay in the ball that it came from, right? That way you can make it so that Beast Balls would, for instance, be really hard to move them over to. Actually, just give it the... There are ways to do it, I'm sure. I don't know, man. I'm not a game developer. I would love to have been a game developer, but I'm not a game developer. Okay, here comes the tough part of the puzzle. Did I just... Heyo! I want to fight you. In this very awkward position where one of my feet is on the... in the air, I guess it looked like. But yeah. This gym shouldn't be that long and it shouldn't be that big a problem. The thing that I'm probably gonna struggle most with is the puzzle, which is stupid because it's actually a really simple puzzle. I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, I'm on camera, so now my brain goes derp. Should be fine. For Nessa herself, she has a team of 3. That much I remember. I do not remember her team specifically though. Which does worry me a bit. Oh! No, wait, I'm still doing this. For once it just said not very effective, so I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. Wait, I'm doing this. Oh yeah, it also confuses every now and then. That surprises me every time, pleasantly. Not that it matters, because the enemies don't care about being confused. That's only my Pokemon. I also realized that there is one flaw in my strategy. Do I have an Ev either? Because otherwise I might run out of PP before I reach the boss. Which would be unfortunate. Okay, Asaina's now also level 23. I believe this was the last trainer in here though, so everything now comes down to the experience points from Nessa. Okay, we'll just use a bunch of these because we're out of battle. That's basically why I buy them, just so I can use them for that. Okay, we do have that. I'm gonna use that on that, just to get that. Okay, so if I press that button, I can get the blue, but then the blue blocks that. Press the yellow one. Now I can get out here. Press the red one. Press the blue one. It's really that simple. Huh. The first time I was here, yeah, it was really that simple. Okay, that fair. Time to go up against Nessa. Okay. If we have to lose a Pokemon, at least let it be in a gym battle. Gym mission cleared. But let's not lose anything, because I don't want to lose any of the ones I have on me. Still can't believe we lost Edgeworth. I feel so sad about that. He will forever be remembered. Okay, so all these... We're gonna start with Asahina up front, because Morgana is gonna be our ace in this battle. And I don't want Morgana to earn too much XP. Okay. Hey there, Nessa. Dramatic walk onto the stage of destiny. I don't know. Welcome, Honored Gym Challenger. I think you already realized, but I'm Nessa. Sorry to have you made you look for me. I don't doubt my humble mission's difficulty, yet you cleared it. Your mind, as a Pokemon trainer, must be quite refined. No matter what kind of plan your refined mind may be plotting, my partner and I will be sure to sink it. Well, we'll see about that. You can't sync us up. Oh, yeah, technically you can, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's beat her. Goldeen. As I said, I do not remember her team. I only remember she has 3 Pokemon. So we're gonna save that. for Morgana. I almost used it regardless. We're still faster, that's good. And our damage output is decent for being not very effective. Okay, that Confusion, please hit for once. Okay. So far RNG is on our side. I do not trust RNG after the last gym battle though, because that's what we lost Edgeworth to. But as long as this keeps going like this... Agility, okay, that just makes it harder to hit. No, it just ups its speed sharply. So that's 2 stages. Now it's faster than me, okay. Not that it matters, because it's gonna get taken out with the trash. I'll treat you like your sushi. I don't know. I'm not good at trash talking, okay? Okay, that should be fine. Next up is Arcuda. We should still be fine. Okay. Worst case, we lose Morgana. Asahina sure deals a lot of damage for it not being very effective. Like, this is a 0.5 multiplier. But I guess it's the boosting item on top of it being a stab attack. And I suppose maybe Asahina just has a high special attack stat actually. Which is good, because Asahina is definitely an ace for me. Okay, now, for whatever Pokemon it is that she's gonna send out that I forget what is. Dreadnought. We should be fine switching to Morgana, as long as they don't have a dark type attack. That's probably the one thing I did not take into consideration. Looks like I'm down to my one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. Dreadnought probably has Bite, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Dreadnought probably has Bite, doesn't it? Flood the stadium and make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Dynamax! If it does have a Dark Type attack, I'll use Full Guard, or whatever it's called, for the remaining 2 Dynamax turns. It should be slower than me. It should be slower than me. I'm actually kind of fearing this one. Okay, Morgana, time to max. I'm trying to match the... I don't have a catchphrase for this. This is why it's a silent protagonist, okay? Okay, Gorgie. Oh, Morgana. Kinda nervous about this one. It's faster than me and it has max darkness. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That's not good. That's really not good. GG easy. Okay, never mind. Yep, that does it. Bye, Dreadnought. I forgot that Morgana, when they really don't like something, they just kill it. Give no shites. Okay, and now we're level 24. Good. Trick or treat? What is that? The user takes the target's trick or treating. This adds ghost type to attack. Ooh. That's a fascinating move, actually. I don't think it's gonna... I need to remember that for my ghost monotype one, because that could be useful. Oh, you want to know Scary Face. Okay. The user frightens the target with Scary Face to harshly lower the speed stat. You know what, at this point I'm gonna take this and replace Lead Seed, because I don't think I'm gonna be using Lead Seed. But I'm going to be appreciative of these stat moves. If I can lower Vox's team stats so much that they won't be a threat next time. I may proudly be the strongest member of this gym, but I was totally washed away. Yes, you are. How? How can this be? Now that I've battled you, I think I understand. Continue to seize victories in the gym challenge with your Pokémon. You have an incredible spirit that may even be strong enough to challenge the champion. You and your Pokémon are indeed deserving of this gym badge. You tall woman. Either that or I'm just small. I'm probably just small. Yeah, that's good. You'll want to challenge the Fire Gym Leader next. And as you and your Pokémon are now, he'll definitely want to battle you. Maddie, my sincere congratulations for victory. Please take this TM as a commemorative thingy-dim-a-hoo-digger. I don't know. I don't care. This is NPC talk. Got the water uniform. I'm not a water trainer though, so... Yay for gimmicks. I believe there's one more cutscene out here when we exit, and... yeah. Do not keep the chairman waiting. Head to the seafood restaurant, the captain's table. So you will not forget the chairman's face. I will give you one of his league cards. Thank you. Chairman Rose is the kind of man who gets downhearted if he doesn't take care of things he needs to right away. Go to the seafood restaurant as soon as possible, so as to not keep the chairman waiting. Well, yeah, but no. One last check. It does heal me after the battle. Okay. So, this is basically the team I'll be heading in with against Vox. I might do some item management on them off camera, but for now, the episode has already run far enough. We won the gym, no casualties this time. So, that's good. And this Nuzlocke continues on. Quite challenging so far. Anyway, next episode will start with me fighting against Vox again. And I'm a bit less certain who wins this time, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to check out Vox's channel where she streams the episodes, and it'll probably have happened way before this gets released, but still. Take care, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Bye for now.